Now this is what you can get right now. ChatGPT directly into your old, familiar and beloved terminal window. Don't be left out. Be efficient. Now there are two ways to get this. And as these AI models evolve so quickly these days, I advise you to go the second, a bit more tedious and hands-on approach, to later be able to adapt to what updates OpenAI might publish for us. For the first, an easy way, that is to sideload a Debian package from available links. Have a security thought here. This way requires 3 steps. Get the signing key for the package, update your package list, do an apt update and install IU, and you are set. Now AI models updates fast these days, while packages don't update that often. So to be able to keep up, I recommend to go the second way. The second way has 2 major steps. The first one is to clone the source from GitHub, and the second is installing it into your list of commands for the terminal. We start off from this site on GitHub. From there, then we clone this IU repo to a directory of your choice. Now looking into the files that we get from this cloning, we find some needed dependencies. These dependencies are installed with pip install for normal Python libraries. Now with the dependencies met, let's try running it. It runs but closes with an error comment. It lacks the API key for the OpenAI. Now it also includes an instruction on how to get this key. Thank you, developer. So we log on to the OpenAI website and get ourselves an API key. And yes, you don't need to have a paid subscription to do that. I am running from the free one. So when we have the key, we run the command again with --key and provide this new key to the program. It will store it for us. So finally, we can try to run this command with Python 3, IE.py, and the prompt, tell me a joke. And it's running. Then it is time to install it into all my terminal windows. I take a peek into my path variable, and in home.local bin seems to be a good place to put a link into this running application. I need to remember where this running application is stored right now. And after that, I head off to the .local-bin. So if we take a look at what is in here, it seems that this is the place where pip is actually storing the Python libraries. For instance, we can find the OpenAI library in here. So perfect. Let's create a link. I choose to do a soft link for this. It's an ln-s followed by where I'm targeting. This is my chosen directory with the ai.py application in the end. And finally, I decide what I should call this link or what I should call this command. And for myself, I go with the package name IE. I could have chosen any other name here, for instance T3, but I just chose to go for the original. So now I can open up a new terminal where I directly can enter the command IE followed by the prompt I want to send to ChatGPT. For instance, how to install a Python program as the command. And we get an answer we are connected. Now, if you found this video interesting, do like it. Thank you. Now, there are a few things that annoys me with this Python code, as it is right out of the box. For once, it always prints the version of the package with any kind of output. There's also a character-based animation with the purpose of showing us that we are waiting for a response from a remote side, which is a good thought. But if you plan to incorporate this command into a pipeline, or if you are piping the output to a text file, you will get those characters in the beginning of your file. It will mess up your output. In the next video in this series, I will be looking at fixing a lot of these things, maybe also look at some improvements that it's possible to make. I will also try to make a patch and send it back to the author of the original GitHub, which is Vision Init. This video will show up here as suggested when it's out. So see you in there in an even better future.